morning students. Today 6th lesson we started the people. The people here, what we call the people. Already so many people understanding the people is the gender ages, male, female, children, old age, all type people as calculating the people. Population is the prominent element of the social studies. Without people, population. Without population, social studies nothing. When we refer to development for all, the people it is we have in mind, especially include those who are normally marginalized process of their development. So social studies is depending on only the population, the people growth, the people development, how they are developed, how that their status or changes. All this discussing about this in social studies. The idea of the equality is used as a reference of the people. Equality, liberality and fraternity. These words related only for the human beings. We observed in the different revolution movements. Okay. So on the other hand, oftenly we hear people are blaming sometimes overpopulation. Mostly population growth is a problem to face. Whatever today we can observe. They are blaming about the more population is very dangerous to the nation, because what are their wealth having that is shared to we all are. So growth people and the last the previous people who are there, those totally these people and that people also need to utilize these sources. So blame the because why they are blaming? Because the blaming of lack of jobs. First one. Next, food shortage. Third, resources on the fact what we have the share with other people. That is the problem. So 92% of the people, working people in India belongs to the unorganized sector. Only 8% is people only organized sector. 92 is unorganized. So we can observe more people belongs to unorganized sector. They don't have the particularly benefits. What are they having the organized sectors? They are not having these unorganized sectors. So these type of differences also make they have to struggle for the work. There is no other source of security apart from the families to support them. So unorganized sector people has to suffer a lot than these Indians. Okay. Now they have to struggle for the work and there is no other social security apart from their family support to them. How do we make the sense of the contradictions? How we can make to solve these problems? It is most important to understand population numbers and the distribution and characteristics that provide the basic background for the understanding the appreciating and their aspects. Actually, how the peoples are where they are growth more and more, where the population growth is less, where the density is more, where the density is less. What are the reasons are there? These are, if you are understanding means what are the problems are rising, that will be you can troubleshoot easily. Now see the census of India, you know very well. Every 10 years census of India has calculated the population. It is started from the British period onwards. First one, the first census of in India, actually on the time British government started, but it is not unified edition of India. That's why what are the British in India having in 1872? They started first census. After the emerged first complete census of in India, 1881. There onwards, we calculated every 10 years the population census is calculating. Who are the responsible to calculate this population counting? In India, the most part we can understand the register, general and census commission of India is the responsible person to calculate the census. Okay, so these census what they are having, what they are expressing, these are people do the survey, go from home to house, find the number of the people living in every house and every village, town and cities, and these census provide with a lot of information such as how the old people are there, their occupational, house, educational and religious and sex ratio, such an information they are given to us. So from the part, before we find the more about the census, let us survey our own areas, examine the kind of the surveyings. So now see there connecting the surveys, what type of information they can use in the part they are expressing. This is form A, form B, form C, they are expressing about the surveys, children how many are there, male, female total, at school and dropout and enrolled. Which one is the B? The part it is expressing about the education status. And CED also we can observe, and also people here who are the self-employed, occupational, homemaker, job, unemployed, student, total. These are type of information they will be expressing and collecting from the census of India. Okay, tomorrow remaining part I will explain for you. Thank you.